Mario Maker 2 was honestly the most underwhelming part of the Nintendo Direct for me. Keep watching to find out why. Hello everyone, my name is Adam and welcome to Time Lag Gaming. At the February 2019 Nintendo Direct, Mario Maker 2 was announced for release in June. Mario Maker was originally released for the Wii U back in 2015 and ported to the 3DS in 2016. The game is all about building levels and playing other people's levels that they have built. But that is the exact reason I am not excited for Mario Maker 2. Because it's all about building 2D platformer levels, and I am currently developing a 2D platformer game myself. The game I am making is called Blvd, and I have an entire video on it if you want to know more. Up to this point in development, I have made well over 40 levels, and I still have about 16 more left that I need to make for the main part of the game. These levels will be released after the initial game launches, but I have to start working on them soon. So I'm not very excited about Mario Maker 2 because I am already making levels myself for Blvd. And in my opinion, making levels is one of the funnest parts of developing a game. I would rather spend 10, 20, or even 100 hours designing a level for my game than spending that much time making a level in Mario Maker. Also, after I finish these 16 levels, I'll be designing levels for the multiplayer mode. So I'm not going to have the time to make Mario Maker levels for a while. It's really that simple. My free time is spent working on my game and making levels, so I don't want to spend my spare time on a game where I make levels. Now yes, I could get the game just to play other people's levels. However, then I would want to design my own Mario Maker levels. But that would take time away from working on Blvd. In addition, I already have a ton of other 2D platformers on Switch to play, like Celeste, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Meat Boy, SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2, Guacamelee, The End is Nigh, Shovel Knight, and many more. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Mario Maker. I think it's awesome. And after I finish my game, I would love to make a few levels for Mario Maker. And before you comment and say, if you don't like the game, don't buy it, I do like the game. I'm simply addressing my point of view on the game as a game developer. One other reason I am not excited about Mario Maker 2 is because it could hurt the sales of my game Blvd. It could also hurt the sales of other 2D platformers on Switch. You see, Mario Maker 2 will basically have endless levels that you can play through. So people may rather play the hundreds of new Mario Maker levels that come out every day than go out and buy an entirely new 2D platformer game. Or maybe it's not that they would rather play Mario Maker, but that after playing a lot of Mario Maker, they might get tired of the 2D platformer genre for a while. Obviously, this isn't anyone's fault. It is just the nature of the game. I am definitely not mad or anything. It's just another aspect that makes me not very excited about the game. Calm down, I don't hate the game. Mario Maker is amazing and I am glad they're releasing a sequel on Switch. I am simply just not excited about it. And that's fine. I won't be getting it, at least not for a while. And when I do decide to get it, I'll just get it used for $40. All of this being said, there is one feature that if Mario Maker 2 had, it would actually make me excited for the game. The first Mario Maker game was only playable with one player. Wouldn't it be cool if you could build a level and then play it with 4 people like the New Super Mario Bros. Games? Or at the very least, allow 2 players. It would make sense as it is the second game. Perhaps the second player could even help build levels. You and a friend could collaborate on designing a level while playing in docked mode and using your Joy-Cons as a Wii pointer, or using the analog stick to just move around a cursor. Then in handheld mode, 2 people could each use their own Switch to collaborate and build levels together. One person could work on the beginning of the stage, and your friend could work on the end. Or you could work on polishing up one area together. And at any time, you could both test out the level you're making by playing it through together. I think this would even work with 4 players working on the same level at once. And then you could also play other people's levels with up to 4 players. However, if they do add multiplayer, it's not likely that they would let you play with 4 players. If they added 4 players, then there would be no reason to buy a New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So I think they will keep 4-player multiplayer exclusive to that game. But I could definitely see them adding 2-player co-op in Mario Maker 2. Being able to design levels with a friend online, with each of you using your own Switch, would actually be really innovative. The game engine I used to develop does not even have a feature like this to collaborate together. So if they did this, then I actually would be excited about Mario Maker 2. And it is possible they could do this. On the official Nintendo website, under number of players, it says to be determined. I think having co-op multiplayer would really help Mario Maker 2 be an amazing sequel. Just imagine you and a friend, each on your own Switch, at your own house, talking through built-in voice chat, designing a Mario level. And then you could play that level together and play other people's levels together. That would just be so awesome. Now I do realize that many levels from the original Mario Maker game would basically be impossible to complete with more than one player. So in order to let people still design levels like that, there could simply be an option for the creator to choose how many players are able to play that level. There is a lot of potential here with adding multiplayer to Mario Maker 2. If they do not do anything with multiplayer, then I will not only remain unexcited, but it'll also just be a huge disappointment that they did not add it. So in conclusion, I am not excited for Mario Maker 2, because as a developer, I am already busy making levels for Spike Blade, and it could hurt the sales of my game and other 2D platformers on Switch. But with the addition of co-op multiplayer, it could get me excited because then I could design and play levels with a friend. And remember, I am not hating on this game in any way. It's just not the type of game for me right now. But for all of you watching, I'm sure you're all excited for it, and you should be, because designing levels is such a fun thing to do. And in a way, it lets you experience what it's like to be a game developer without having to deal with all the downsides. So, what do you think of my reasoning for not being excited for Mario Maker 2? Would you want there to be co-op and multiplayer elements? What do you want to see from the sequel? Let me know your take in the comments down below. Thanks again for watching.